In the last episode, we started a campaign game and joined Roland, the very good kind of king. And we ended up with this lovely town. We are playing the wizard. We couldn't choose that. There are scenarios where you can choose your starting class. Your starting faction, rather. However, the start is generally pretty much the same. You begin by exploring the map a bit and essentially grab everything that is not pinned down by something. By that I mean that's not guarded. So if it's unguarded, you grab it. Which day do we have? Something else is we can choose around here. We can go around here, and I think there is also a that. Yeah, this might actually be in the first game as well. This is the amount of stuff we get, and I think if oh yeah, here, gold per day, 1,000. We have one town which has no defender, I think. This is the troops available. We can actually hire them from here. I'll not do that though, but let's keep in mind that iron golems cost 300 gold. Because I want to see if I upgrade this, which I will not do this week, mind you. I want the ivory tower first. Because one thing that is very important in this game is ranged combat capacity. So if you have something that can fight on that can do ranged fighting, go for it. At least that's what I remember from the game. Now we are not using Mara to fight very often. I mostly want her to grab all the stuff. So yeah, we can also get another warlock this time. As I said, only the first hero in the, every week will be of your faction. And of course, if there are no heroes available, you can't hire a hero 2 times on... Well, you can hire a hero 2 times, but you can't hire a hero twice at the same time. So if a hero is defeated, he will join the pool of available heroes again. You also see the class down in the thing. I can't mouse over it because then I will lose this here, but this actually tells you which class this hero is. It's not a big deal here, but I generally prefer to have heroes of a certain faction. Well, I prefer to keep them with their own kind of troops. So I want warlocks to have warlock troops and wizards to have wizard troops. This generally proved very useful to have. Okay, we need more gems, we need more stuff, we need more gold, we need everything for that. Obviously those units are very powerful, you want those. Okay, which day do we have? Day 6. So, we'll go for the statue here because it will give us 250 gold every day. Which is, well, pretty amazing. Okay, now we want to go for the well. Because it's day 7 and the well gives us more creatures. We can also hire... We can't hire from here. Why can't we hire from here? Okay, fine. I thought I could hire from there. Obviously I can't. But now we got a fairly good overview of which troops we have. We can get mages, which are very useful. We're going to get rocks, which are also very useful troops. Now you can see that they have average speed. I think mages are actually fast, which is amazing. Boars are also very fast, so very good to do a whole lot of things. However, I never found boars to be that amazing, mostly because they are not very durable. And as in the first game, you have one stack of creatures that you can't fit in. Like we get 6 different kinds of troops, and we only have 5 slots, so we'll actually phase out one kind of troop, and it's probably going to be the boars, or I'll not get steel golems, although those are very useful because they have a high, if not complete, magic resistance. The next thing I definitely need to do is get that. I need to get this iron mine, so I can actually build stuff. And as usual, we'll go for gold. That's all I want and all I need. Gold. Lots of it. Lots and lots and lots of it. Actually, we'll keep you there. Oh wait, currently no. Let's do this. I want to hire more troops here, and the wizard is one of the classes I find easiest to play, because he has one huge advantage over every other class, and that is a lot of ranged units. In fact, we get 3 ranged units. This is unbeaten if memory serves. Like, there is no other class that has that many ranged units. Okay, we could go for the upgraded foundry. We'll also get one building that gives us more of the tier 1 creatures. And 8 more halflings actually are good because they can shoot. We can also have a marketplace in this game, which is another great addition. I'll not use it that often because we usually end up using most of our resources. I also forgot to set up a countdown here, so give me a moment. I say 7 minutes. Okay, so we can build a marketplace. This is a new thing. We can use this to convert one type of resource into another. And why would you do that? Obviously, if I have lots of, say, iron, which happens especially at the end of the late game, where you have all the buildings and don't need more iron, but you might want to have more gold or more of something else, like more gems or whatever. I can go to the marketplace and trade. This will come at a fairly atrocious rate. I can trade gold for everything, I can trade resources into other resources. However, those construction things like wood and ore are worth less than those magical resources. So sulfur, crystals, mercury and gems. And yeah, the more marketplaces I have, the better the trade rates are. That's just how it works. Nothing I can do about it, nothing I'm going to do about it, because screw it, why would I bother? And also, yeah, I'll go for the golems here. I'll put those there. The thing is, golems are very, very, very slow. In fact, there's only one slower speed, I think. We actually have to slow them down. I forgot how this works. We can also afford a marketplace, so let's do that. And by the way, the tavern is the same. It increases the morale of the defending troops. Also, I didn't do that. The captain's thing is very, very cheap, so it's a good building to have, but we want a marketplace. Let me show you how this works quickly. You select what you have, and you select what you want. So I can get 25 gold per stack of wood. I can trade 10 wood for 1 ore, or I can trade 20 for one of those special resources. Obviously this works different. I can trade 5 for 1 wood, and 10 for another magic resource, or I can sell it for 50 gold apiece. And this is okay. It's not great, but it's okay to do. It's a nice option to have. And sometimes you just want, or sometimes you just need that bit of extra money. So that's when you will be happy that you have this marketplace built and ready for use. Okay, now Myra is not exactly cut out for conflict, so her best bet is being able to leg it should things go bad. Okay, the rogues, awed by the power of your forces, begin to scatter. Do you wish to pursue them and engage them? Do I want to? We would lose some experience. I think you only get half the experience for this if you let them run. On the other hand, you don't risk anything, so we'll let them go. Okay, Witch's Hut, what do you get? Okay, you approach the hut and observe a witch inside studying an ancient tome of wisdom. Okay, so this witch would teach us wisdom. As you approach, she turns and speaks. You already know that which I would teach you. I can help you no further. So the game threw us a curveball here. Well, not precisely. It just didn't give us very much here. Okay, we won't touch those orcs. I could try to be lucky here with those halflings, but I don't think they would join me. Especially not with that army, so we'll just move on. I'll not get another hero. Myra will eventually get troops here. She will be mostly used to defend this place. We also want the orchard here, because more halflings are, well, more halflings. We actually want those. Because ranged combat. Okay. Can we build anything else here? We can build a tavern. Let's do that. Only costs 500, so we can do it. We also get a rumor every time we do this. So the dark side is stronger. Well, thank you for that. We don't actually tip the barkeep here, so we don't lose money. In later games you actually have to pay like 100 gold for the rumors, which change every week. However, in this game we can just get them for free. We only get one a week though, so not that generous of a barkeep. Okay, the sprites scatter as well, which is nice. It saves us a lot of time. However, we do have to fight eventually, because I wanted to show the... okay, there we go. And now I can show you the combat thing. I want a grid here. Also want this, and let's do this as well. Okay. Let's do the full info here. So we get this. Oh, okay, I actually don't need this. Nah, that's silly. Okay. We don't need that. So, we have moved from a, I suppose, a square grid to this hexagon grid, which we can also show. I don't see the movement shadows. Didn't I just enable those? Yeah, most notable on 486 computers. I don't think we have one of those. So those are very fast, and I have... okay, they can move about as far as I can, which means they will be able to reach that. So we'll move in here. Wolves should get 2 attacks. Can they can't reach the halflings. So they get about that far. We'll have to stop them from getting to the halflings, because like in Heroes 1... oh, now I get to move in shadows. Very hard to see here, but they are there, believe me that. Okay, so we have a ammunition limit here as well. And aside of that, there's not too much else to say here. We'll just shoot those wolves. That was okay. We'll kill them off with the rocks. I'm not sure how many they will kill. Also, there doesn't seem to be a distance reduction. Shut up. We'll do this fight. Okay, so the golems can actually make themselves useful. That's something that doesn't happen too often. And crap. They got to my halflings. And again, they got 2 attacks. We'll magic arrow those guys. And then I actually skipped that turn. Because I didn't want them to reach the halflings. Okay, we lost the mage, which kinda sucks, but he was lucky in his retaliation. No, he wasn't retaliating, he was just fighting. Okay, I probably should have attacked the stronger pile with the rocks. Anyway, we got the standing stones. Not Stonehenge anymore, it's standing stones now. Also there's a free experience thing down there, gazebo. Those will give us 1 spell power. You find a group of druids worshipping at one of their strange stone edifices. Silently they teach you new ways to cast spells. You always get 1 spell power, no matter how high or how high leveled your hero is. There are also things that you want to keep for later. This is a trading post. Trading posts are like marketplaces, but I think they give you better rates. So they always act like you have 1 more marketplace. So in fact this would count, or we could trade there as if we had 2 marketplaces. I'll show you that next turn, I hope. Actually, I will show you this next video, because we're at the end of the video, and I'll see you next time. Bye!